Hey guys, welcome to the channel today. We are at the North Carolina Zoo in Asheboro, North Carolina. This is the largest zoo in North America. It's a very large area. The animals have just some really big enclosures. It's really nice. They treat their animals great. There's the Africa side and the North America side. This video we're going to be covering the North America side because it's so big that we had to break it up into a couple parts. So we'll be looking at, bison and this whole big desert area that they have set up and all of the North American animals here in this video. So I hope you enjoy. If you do, check out our other videos on our channel. We went to the Atlanta Zoo too. We do a lot of mini golf, so go check out our other videos and like and subscribe and follow us for more content. Thanks for watching. Here we've got the North America gate for the zoo. There's also, I believe, an Africa gate entrance, obviously on the African side of the zoo. Some cool blocks, statues.
Different flowers and all.
See, I'm smart.
They're afraid to scare the duck if we fly away. Where'd you go? There it is.
Some turtles. And a dragonfly.
There's a thing up here that Judah likes. It's got the mist. He likes watching it, but he won't go in.
Yeah, I know. We tried getting them in there. We won't do it. I know.
Oh, there's a duck. The turtle's about to bite the duck.
What they're growing, looks like.
Yeah. No,
We're trying to grow.
The pitcher plants are trying to grow.
Yeah.
Zoological egress.
The sculpture represents some of the diverse sizes and shapes. The proportion has been maintained. Yeah, I surely hope those are not actual egg sizes. Because, I mean...
That right there alone.
I don't want to know what hatches out of that.
Well, that's a dinosaur. That's what
Wait,
that
so
is.
what's that? Okay, that one.
The big one?
The big one is a crane.
Okay. It's a big ass crane.
The box turtle is the one all the way to the left.
Okay.
Then it's the great horned owl.
Great horned owl is on the right. Like,
That second one.
yeah.
And then that one is a common mewr. I don't know what that is. Mewr?
Here?
Something like that.
Here?
Then a crane is the big one.
And then, yeah, the crane's the big one. It's
And
the dinosaur.
that's a rat snake.
A rat snake?
Rat snake.
Big ass rat snake. The only one I feel like it's like all
The turtle is a baby.
compared to the rest of them. The rest of them looks like it's about to be come out like hatched out to be adults.
Like that.
Still in the marsh. Here it is.
Let's see something other than trees.
Sorry. Oh, the turtle.
The North Carolina Zoo
There's an alligator.
in Asheboro, North Carolina.
They normally have turtles with them. I wonder if they have a turtle anymore.
They give you the anatomy of the alligator.
I like how they have an emergency sticker right here.
Yeah. Like right there.
Sorry, Daddy. Sorry.
Cougars.
Let's see if we can see them.
There's his house.
In the house.
In the house. Oh yeah, I see him.
I think if you get Walter one of those, he would love it. Should we get one of those for Walter?
Y'all probably can't see it that well.
You can see a little bit in this one.
Yeah, very, very little, but this in this little house on the left. Yeah, you get a little better angle over here.
If you see it, we were in the wild.
Oh, there's a face.
He says,
Hi.
I'm here.
Dead, yeah.
Leave me
They
alone.
can't really run away. They would get you.
You see me here, now leave.
He says, "Here's my face." Okay, you good. Water plus land equals wetland. It says so. Oh, there's the gator.
It seems to appear to us.
Is it tiger salamander?
Back and look at our alligator.
He's moving. He's on the move.
Go inside, maybe we can see him outside. See that?
He was about to get up on the rock.
Yeah, it's like a rock. I don't like that rock.
Right here. I thought it was a rock. Maybe you want to see a snapping turtle?
eastern indigo snake in here. Looks like it's in the far back.
Oh yeah, there is. A hawk-nosed snake.
Look how big this thing is compared to me. Can't really see it well in the camera.
You can probably if you get to this thing.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, the hog-nosed snakes are the funny ones. They play dead. There's TikTok videos of them playing dead. Don't see him.
This one's worth this one.
Oh, that's what that is. Yeah, that's the tiger salamander.
And then this one is this snake right here.
Maybe that's the. Oh, that's the hog-nosed. I guess he can burrow down from there, so he can come up here if he wants to.
Oh, there he is. Right there. Oh, under this thing.
Oh, it looks like he's the same color as the dirt.
Same as it, yeah.
You want to see your favorite? Kind of.
The Carolina gopher frog.
Yeah. I don't know, that might be the southern toad. I've caught a lot of those when I was a kid. He's hiding in the. Oh, there he is.
Oh.
He looks like a rock. How would you like to be swimming and see that guy?
Probably won't be in water. Just like a shark or a alligator.
I see why they call them alligator snapping turtles. And that's the crocodile hanging out over there.
Salamander. It's supposed to be in here.
Can you see him? I think he's hiding. He might be under the leaf.
Maybe. Okay. Well, that one's not coming out.
Oh, there he is. He looks like dirt, but he's right there.
Yep. Right at the just below the window screen.
Oh, he got up on the rock now. Yes.
And then this is where you can actually get a fire.
You can see him again. Oh yeah, he's real close now.
Yeah.
Oh, the seal
Training demonstrations
shows
here.
at 3 o'clock.
3 o'clock it will be.
Harbor seals.
I don't know if we'll be here though.
It might be raining by 3.
Yeah.
Here they go.
There's one. There's one. One. I see him. I see him, but I see him. But there's another one. See him? Yeah.
Look at it.
Still coming? Good. see him.
Yeah.
Oh, he's fetching.
That's not where I sent you, sir. Paco! Paco!
What's that?
Paco! Stall for a second.
What's up, big?
Good.
I left that in the left. Oh, that's a big fish. Oh, that's him. It's a baby.
Hi guys, how we doing today?
How are you?
Not too bad. My name is Nicole. I'm one of the Rocky Coast Keepers. We have two animals that live out in this habitat. They are Atlantic harbor seals, Ronan and Paco. They are 14 years old. We've had them since they were about 10 months old, and they came to us from an aquarium in Canada when they were little babies. These guys are really, really smart. We do lots of training with them. We can work with them anywhere from 3 to upwards of 8 times a day, depending on the time of year and how much fish they're eating. And each of them have about 80 different behaviors in their repertoire. So a lot of the things that we work on with them are behaviors that help us take care of them better. So they know things like getting eye drops voluntarily. We can brush their teeth and clip their nails. We can do things like ultrasounds and x-rays, take blood from them when we need to, get them to move their bodies in all different types of ways so we can take measurements and tend to any wounds that they might get. We can also bring them off habitat into their holding space to get weights on them. We have a big scale back there. Also keep them off in there if we need to, say if there's bad weather out here. Other things that we work on are behaviors that might highlight some things that you'll see harbor seals do in the wild, like that porpoise behavior where they saw them jump up out of the water and go back down is something that harbor seals do in the wild. Or behaviors that just are kind of fun and keep things stimulating for them. Did you guys have any questions about them or any of the training that you saw? Or do it happen really quick? I know I did not do that good of a job. You guys have to have questions.
You don't have any questions?
None?
No questions?
Are they
Yeah,
both
you guys have
females?
questions.
Are they females or males?
They're males.
Both are males?
Yes. Do you guys know the difference between seals and sea lions? No? Take a guess. Do you have one? Do you have a question? Do you have a guess?
Do some of them have like whiskers?
They both have whiskers, and the whiskers are actually really cool. So these guys, they can actually use their whiskers in the water, same way sort of like a cat can do to get themselves out of tight spaces. So they can feel movements in the water and be able to tell when there's a large rock formation in front of them, or if there's a predator coming, or they can sense schools of fish. They did a study with sea lions that suggests that they can sense schools of fish from up to 590 feet away just with those whiskers. So that's not a defining feature between seals and sea lions. They both have them. Have you guys ever seen a sea lion? What do they do? What are they known for? Right? Yeah. So their vocal cords is one of them. Harbor seals are the least vocal out of all of your pinniped species. So when they do make noises, it's like a grunting or gurgling sound. It's usually because you've made them mad or they've made each other mad. But other than that, they're pretty silent. The sea lions are the ones that bark all the time. It's vocal. They do it. It's like a social thing for them, and they're just constantly making noise and yelling at each other. You have another one?
I would say they could like stay underwater.
They can hold their breath for around 30 minutes. The average is about 8, but they can actually, the harbor seals in specific like to mess with the visitors. So they'll go to the windows and they'll be swimming and everything will be fine. And all of a sudden they'll close their eyes and just float to the bottom of the pool. And then we get calls all the time that say, we think your harbor seals are sick. No, they're just napping. So they can go down there and they can actually sleep underwater. Their respiration is different than ours, where for us it is an involuntary reaction. We do it because it's fun. our bodies tell us to do. We need oxygen to breathe. For them, it's a voluntary reaction, which means they have to make the conscious decision to come up and take a breath. So when they're sleeping underwater, half of their brain is awake while the other half is asleep, and they don't go into REM sleep. Yes.
How long can they live for?
How long can they live for? The average is somewhere between like 15 and 25-ish. But in a zoo setting, since there are no environmental pressures, there are no great white sharks in here, they can actually live into their mid to late 30s, sometimes early 40s.
But they're still pretty young.
Get your mask on, you can go in.
Oh, okay. I'm vaccinated. Ooh, feels good in here.
Why did the penguin go in the water? Like the penguins like the water.
Dusty.
That's where penguins live. How can they hold their breath I can't see. They're all big. But the water's so cool.
That's not a puffin, that's a... These were the birds that were in Star Wars instead of the forks. There was too many puffins on that island, and so they CGI'd them into porgs on that one movie. Because they couldn't get rid of them, so they just CGI'd them.
Yeah, those are like information area. Here.
Thank you.
This is where the Arctic fox would be at. Again, he would more so affect it. Get this butterfly. And no, never mind. Up, yeah, wait. Stand, they fliced it. Here we go. Now it's done. Oh, there he is. They're sleeping.
Oh yeah, there's another area for the pork.
Probably not.
Yeah.
They just look like they're really going to feet clean on it. I think.
Either that or part of the soup. Yeah.
At least you gotta see them.
Was out here. Evidently he made an appearance and got too hot. Probably poked his head out and went, oh, it's hot.
Hey, that's not in that
How
man.
cold they actually make it.
hot for him today, buddy.
Yeah, it's too hot for me, and I'm not even a polar bear.
Oh, there he is. I saw his face for a second. Did you see him?
Where's she on
I don't know. I kind of was this way a little bit, and then I saw him, so I turned the camera real quick.
there? You just circle it.
Yeah.
And do the video.
Be like, watch.
This is where he's at.
He's like, oh, maybe. No.
No, it's too hot still.
I would even get in it lower.
It's running.
There is a chance though that I would get well that
It's like, I want to go for a swim. But no, it's hot. There's no point to go under because he's in there.
Yeah, you're not gonna see him under.
Yeah.
I was waiting to see if he would actually come up for a second. Since he's making movements, he's not completely sleeping.
Well, the best time to come here is like spring.
Yeah.
Sometimes actually in the fall too. When it gets cooler.
Yeah.
Closer to winter, like early winter.
we're talking about how much we want to swim there. We made a decision. I'm gonna make it my life's work to get swimming there. Not because it's hot out here.
Not to give up too soon. Be very, very quiet. Maybe he was just shy. There's too many people. Hi, buddy. He's like, dang it, I thought everybody was gone. He's like, no, going back inside.
He saw us and said,
Oh
nope.
my goodness, that was it. He just didn't want people.
I don't know what this is, so I don't.
That's a mister, looks like. You just need to hit a button to mist. Oh, nope, you don't need to hit a button, it just mists. Good thing this is waterproof.
I'm gonna regret that, but that felt great.
Yeah, it
There's the other kids on there.
did. It looks like a pretty good
Kids
playground.
on, yeah.
I would have enjoyed that if I was, 7.
If we had one of our nieces or nephews over.
Yeah.
Well, we can go this way. We get to see some kind of bears. It won't be polar bears, but it'll be black bears. Or you get wild burger. Just bring us the place to eat at.
This was where we had Nolan at.
Yeah, this is the playground that it's been here since I was a kid.
Yeah.
Well, more so before I was a kid.
Yeah. I think this playground is probably older than you are. Oh, don't fall now.
Just don't want gravity to kick my ass.
Fish feeding side. Strongly recommended. Okay, guys. Fish feeding times. Apparently not today.
The fish don't feed it.
Little baby fish.
Se movió desde el gato, pero está en la esquina, mira, ahí al fondo me veo un bravo poligono. Se distingue, ahí se movió, ¿viste? Sí, sí, ahí. Mira, ahí va a ver. Sí. Son bien ligonas, así como aquella.
Hellbender salamander. Was there one of those in there? I didn't see it.
This far, like in the upper part.
Oh, up there. I see it. I was trying to decide if it was a rock or
Now
actually.
it's moving, so I don't think it's a rock.
Oh, is it moving? I see it. Oh yeah, I do see it now. It's got that tail, but we're looking at the tail end of it.
Yeah, I can't really see it well on the.
I bet that is one. Big fishes.
How do you pronounce that?
Sunfish? Reed-ear sunfish?
Reed-ear sunfish?
I guess. Ooh, that's a big one. What is that one? That's gonna be, I don't see them here.
I think that's looks like it's down.
Oh, maybe it's this one. Yeah, that's right here. It's got that little whisker.
Are they keeping the otter safe?
Otter safety.
Nosotros ella. Nosotros no importa si la agarramos, no importa la.
More to the left, I see it in the bottom.
Ya vi la nutria. Están bonitas.
I think I have it. Oh, there he is. I don't think I have an angle right now.
I have a very small angle on here.
Y dos o tres, dos.
Oh, there's one right there.
Vamos, Ricardo.
Yo ya vi como tres. Yo también.
Now they're probably down
Yeah. Well, more so not down that way, but more right here is where they're at, so can't really see them that well.
I wonder if the otters like more privacy or if they like seeing the people. If it keeps them entertained. They seem like playful animals.
You can get a better angle almost right
Oh
here.
yeah, I see them.
Like,
Oh, there.
Mira, a la mandra, ¿ves lo que te digo? Que la mandra, de diferentes tipos de la mandra.
we're going towards the bobcats.
It's Dreamside North.
Snakes and frogs and bobcats.
Oh my. A barbed owl? Barred owl.
Barb. Owl.
Barred.
Barred.
They have barred, like stripes, so that's why they call them barred owls.
Okay. I thought they like
I-
wanted the barb.
Did you?
He's got a little nice barber shop. Fountain kind of thing.
It's nice and relaxing.
He looks like he's
Sí, que hay
focusing.
dos ahí, va.
Oh gosh. I heard that. He said,
Look
shut
at
up
you
then.
now.
Shut up. I'm trying to focus. He says I was focusing.
Es maravillosa y ese es santo.
Whoa.
I caught that one a little
Yeah.
bit. Did you?
I turned this way right before he did.
Y entra a la vida.
See
Yeah, I don't see it. Oh, there's one right here too.
Mami, aquí te van a regalar.
Carolina pygmy rattlesnake. Rattlesnake. Pygmy rattlesnakes.
It's supposed to be here. Oh, it's over here on the left. Or at least something else is over here on the left.
Yeah, something is. Oh, there it is. Two. This is a copperhead, actually. So if you're overlooking and you see that, that's a copperhead. They're lighter, kind of lighter colored than the rat snakes are when you see them, because a lot of people mistake rat snakes.
It's a timber rattlesnake.
Where's the red? I think he likes the light on the camera.
Just move it along.
Going somewhere. Why not?
Oh, there's actually a snake in here.
Oh,
Hello.
is he in this one or is he in this? I think he's actually in this one.
Is
Or
he?
is that the same?
I think
Oh,
it's
it
the
is
same
the
thing.
same. Okay, I saw this divider. It looked like a
I
divider.
haven't seen the same thing. What is this? It might be the pine snake.
There's a snake right there too. Is that
That is the black rat snake.
Okay,
Here.
yeah. Times a big black
Here on
rat
the
snake.
right, barely see him. Is what I say it was.
Pine
The
snake.
Pine snake.
There's another black rat snake tail hanging down.
That's the same black rat snake I thought you were talking about.
Oh.
Right there. I did not see that one. And it's Eastern fence lizard. The lizard, that lizard, it looks like it can be anywhere.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm looking for something big,
Oh,
and it's this little fella.
he just has a big glass thing for a little lizard. He must like lots of space.
Lots of space, lots of places to hide. And then it's the Eastern cottonmouth. One in the water too.
Yeah. Oh, I see his face now. I saw his tail a second ago.
I see one.
You say that's snake up there?
Spotted turtle.
What were they? What kind of turtle was it? Spotted?
Spotted turtle.
Spotted turtle. And this is a taxidermy. What kind of snake skin is that?
A dead snake.
It's a snake, it might not be dead.
Alright, let's go see the bobcats, black bears,
Prairie bison.
prairie bison, and elk.
You might see the bison and the elk, but they have such big enclosures here.
Yeah.
They might be way off in the distance. Yeah.
The bobcat.
Oh, there he is. Oh, he's so cute. I love him.
Do you want to pet him?
No.
It looks like Bobcat from.
Just be warned, if I ever get mauled by a bobcat, you know the last words out of my mouth were, "Here, kitty, kitty."
Yeah. And then afterwards, I'd be like, well, that's one way to collect insurance. Let her be stupid. You were also the one that wanted to go closer to a baby alligator.
I didn't want to get that close. I wasn't going to walk past it. I was just going to get a little closer. I still would have been plenty of feet away not to touch it.
Gotta see a little bit more.
Hi, buddy.
I'm gonna start catcalling it now.
Here, kitty, kitty, kitty. I don't think he likes that. Hi.
There's like, okay, I'm good. I seen what I wanted to see.
There's a bison. There is a bison. Right there, in the shade.
Here's the bison. You can barely see it on the camera. This enclosure. Massive enclosure.
Oh, there's one over there. It's an elk.
Yeah, the elk are all lined up over there.
Oh, I see them now. Yeah. They look like rocks before. I'll show that bison statue and then go that way real quick. Is probably approximately the size of a bison. He's pretty big.
There's that bison all the way down there still at under the
There's
tree.
another one over there now, or an elk rather.
Yeah, it's another elk. Looks like
Oh.
past the tree.
She's on the move.
This enclosure goes even past this hill over here.
Yeah, it's just massive. I think this is the part that makes it the natural habitat
Yeah.
type of zoo. That's part of the reason why it's so big.
It was a little bit more nicer like that because then it's more. They don't seem as stressed out
Yeah.
as other zoos.
I guess these little things here are like keep them from walking closer. This,
Yeah.
The pokey. They probably don't like walking past it.
As if so, if they did come over here, it'd become a petting zoo.
Yeah.
And then they would have warning warning labels, please don't pet animals.
Yeah.
Wait, straight ahead at this tree.
Oh, there's one
We have
running.
another one that's running.
She looks like she's about to go join him.
Yep.
This is probably the most I've seen of them when I've been
Yeah.
here, because it's
Working
quieter.
on the elk.
Yeah.
Stay on that sign right there.
Artist or Parker. Oh, it must be like a sculpture.
Yeah, it looks like it over here. Might be. I got locked up all again.
Oh no. Maybe there used to be one right here. Or it's on the other side. Huh? I don't remember seeing this before. Yep. There's a spider web. Watch out for that.
Oh my god.
Oh, this is cool.
Just take it.
You can't make it?
Nope. I'll meet you back down here.
Okay. Old man.
Hi.
Hi there. Now I have to do this without holding onto the railing. I said now I have to go down without holding onto the railing. They're smaller than oh, they're puppies.
All the way in the back.
I would have walked up that thinking it's his dog. Looks like a dog, doesn't it? On, I got a refill for that whenever you're ready. Oh yeah, it feels good. So you can spray down everybody. Okay?
No, lying down. He's up on the rock. Can you see his ears sticking up on you? On the rock, this one died. And there's some in there's one back there in the ground. You see him back there? There's 4. You see, I see 3 at least, and one up there.
No, I see 4.
They sure look skinny.
Ask your brother and sister if they want one. Yes, Marvin. All right.
Okay, come on.
Oh, look at you. You want to
Yeah, she's a lot skinnier than I. I think red wolves are
Looks like
smaller
one of the-
wolves. There's a baby down there.
Yeah. There's another baby laying in the corner.
Oh yeah, I see him over there. Hi, Mama.
See it right there, so you can get the... Yeah, he's probably in the back.
Yeah, I think I saw him walking back there. Oh yeah, there he is.
Yeah,
Looks
all
a
the way
little,
in the back.
a little bigger than the mama. They really do look more like coyotes than I thought. Oh, here we go. Here.
You gonna do it?
What do you think I was?
That blue one?
Yeah, the great blue heron.
I'm like a turkey vulture.
What?
I'm a turkey vulture.
No.
No.
You're the,
Oh, the blue
great-
heron.
You're the blue heron.
Oh, okay. That's a little better.
Yeah. Would probably be
Oh my goodness, Bubba. He's just
turkey.
Yeah, you'd probably be the turkey vulture.
I want to be a falcon like Daddy. Daddy's No,
Let's find out.
All right. Stretch them out. Stretch them out. Yeah, you're a turkey vulture.
Vulture.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You didn't quite make it to bald eagle.
Aw.
Yes. My favorite.
You want to do the ocelot first?
I'm more excited about the wolves, and you're more excited about the cats.
The wolves are cool. I like the wolves.
He's hot.
Yeah, that might be why he's can't.
There you go again.
Going over
Part
to the
two.
other side.
Are you gonna go here kitty on this one too?
Oh, don't touch that, it's hot. Look, he's moving. It's moving.
I won't shake too.
Well, we're about to go into, well, it might not
A
be
dome.
My humor's on the line.
Compare your hand side. Lion. It's a cougar. Awesome.
This is about the, no, this is the cats. Oh, that is,
Yeah,
oh,
it's
it's,
a sand cat.
those are my favorites. If you've ever seen videos of them,
I'd be hiding.
they are very cute. Comparing fronts.
More bees at the trash can. Well, recycling bins actually.
Well, that's where all the drink bottles went with all these sugary sodas. Good air conditioning. Ah.
Oh, that feels so nice. Let me stay right here. 5 minutes.
3 flight verdicts of it. He's right there. burrowing owl.
What, sorry? Where are we right now? Where are we?
That looks like a Caesar salad. It's even got Parmesan on it. See, I don't eat rabbit food, I eat turtle food. There's a lizard on the map. Is that this one? Or is it this one? It's not this one. He doesn't have an orange belly. Oh, we saw one of those at the other zoo.
There's the whatever the orange belly one is. It's all the way back there. I can't really reach any further.
You do, you might drop the phone. And then it's the lizard spawn.
Yeah.
Another turtle. A big turtle. Aw, he's so cute. Got a pot of stew.
Another one eating. Is that for turtles too, or?
They better run if it is. They're fattening them up with some lettuce.
That one's not ready yet. That one's getting there.
Yeah. Run, Betty, run. Show the dome. Here's some of the birds that are flying around too. Did you see him in here? Can't really see him on the camera. Giant vinegaroo.
Oh, it's right there. Oh, there you go.
Ooh, I see why you stopped. There's some air. That looks like the skink right there.
Well, which one?
That one.
There's two different skins.
This is the Hosmer skink. Then there's a monitor. Oh, there's another one. That's got to be the Hosmers. Hosmers.
It looks like more like.
It could be the blue tail.
Looks a bit more like blue tail.
I need him to stick out his tongue and then we can tell.
No, it's got yellow spots and yellow spot on it. Lizard.
Run! Yeah, I don't see the monitor. Oh, there is one. That's a big one.
Yeah, that's the other kind of skink.
Hosmers. I don't see the monitor though. There he is. Right in there.
The dude.
Oh, there's more of them. Up on the rock. Oh, here's another spot for a porcupine. Let's see if we can see him now.
Different kind of porcupine.
Is it? Oh, here he is! I'm so excited. He's a lot bigger than I thought he was
Right
gonna be. Like, a lot bigger than I thought it was gonna be. That's the size of your beagles. Do we have porcupines in our state? I need to find out. There's a tarantula. King snake. I don't see the king snake though. Oh, nope, that wasn't it.
There's tarantula, here's tarantula. Come here, Angus, this is a spider.
See that one?
Here.
Yep.
Tarantula.
The western hognose is in the upper left.
Okay. If you can see it on the camera because the reflection.
I barely got it on.
Oh, I see him up there. He's on the move a little bit.
I see it. It's up here.
There's a snake right here. Right there.
Anyway, you didn't say it, but
Desert. Oh, there he is. Just see the tip of him. Western banded gecko. He's right in there. You can see him on the floor right there. Looks like there's a couple of them in there actually. Desert pupfish. I don't see the fish. I don't see the desert fish. Did you know there was fish in the desert?
I didn't know there was water in the desert.
I don't see the fish though.
Well, maybe it's make believe then.
Maybe.
It's fiction.
There's the toad again.
Another two. Colorado River toad. Oh, it's right there. It's a big one.
Ooh.
River ribbit.
He is a big one.
Salamander. Right here in this left corner.
There he is. Speckled rattlesnake. Is he like an albino or are they just actually that white? Because that picture doesn't look that white.
Or it might be the black hole.
Oh, maybe. Are they in the same?
I don't know.
see a separate glass thing, so maybe that's the same enclosure.
Now we're going into the
Banded rock. Yeah, that one probably is the black-tailed one. Toothed scorpion.
I don't see the scorpion.
I turned the light on for you.
Wanna go up?
Oh, that's a little sucker.
Is he smaller than you thought?
Oh yes, right there.
Oh wow, he is smaller. The picture does look bigger. Yeah, he's right by the football. Nocturnal desert. Vampire pet.
Oh my god, I see that. Crazy.
Oh, they're so cute.
It's so dark in here.
It is. Well, they're nocturnal, so.
Turn your light on. Right here. I can't really see it.
Mine has a little bit of low light camera, so you can see him a little bit on mine.
We'll use her camera.
Come on.
I barely see it.
Look at that.
Very, very little.
I don't know if that's a Gila monster. I think those two are the bearded lizards. The Gila monster's in the water.
That's the
Yep.
Oh, there's
Let's see these. Until they bite you.
I wouldn't pet these.
You wouldn't go, you're lizard, lizard, lizard.
No. He wants a drink and he's got to squish the other one to get to it.
There's one right here.